beautiful day in Richmond, Virginia. I'm walking to the bus right now. I've kind of accepted defeat. I'm probably gonna have to get the next bus. So this Pit and Peel location has a little rooftop area. Also, apparently Pit and Peel serves quesadillas now. I've been gone too long. It doesn't look that deep. I can see the bottom.
Okay, let me see.
We're at Gelati Celesti, a classic.
So delicious.
I got my usual banana and chocolate chip, and I think got
the don't ask. It's like the decadence flavor with peanut butter. Recommend.
They didn't ask. We are finally going to pick up all the trash in the river. I mean, not all the trash in the river. There's so much trash in the river. Earth Day is this week, but today is actually my second favorite holiday, Easter. I thought that today, like, a lot of stuff would not really be open. So I was like, perfect day for a river cleanup. Crazy how like lazy people are, because these are completely overflowing. Those are almost empty because people don't want to walk like 3 extra feet. I don't know how I found such a secluded spot. I wish that I had some long list of all of the things that I've accomplished and done since quitting social media, because it just freed up that much time in my life, but truthfully, I don't think that people are talking enough about using technology as like a numbing mechanism when people have emotions that are scary, or emotions that they don't want to deal with. People turn to technology to either distract themselves or to like find some sort of emotional satisfaction. I'll show you guys my hammock setup though, because it's pretty epic. It was kind of hard to get that part out there because it's above the water. So I was like out on here trying to tie that up. It's probably gonna be hard to bring it down too. I love bookstores so much. This is the most life-changing book I've ever read. I'm giving it to my mom for her birthday because she's always been jealous of me and I never share my coffee with her. Virginia's so hot, that's like why I left, but low-key Colorado is also hot. I just get my toes done. I don't know what inspired me to get pink nails today because I like don't think that's my color, but I just really wanted pink nails. So now we have pink nails. I'm going shopping again today for my mom's birthday because her love language is definitely like gift giving, and I try to be a good daughter. It's up for debate, but when I was in Boulder, I like knew what I wanted to get her, but at the time I was poor, so I didn't get it. But now I like want to get her a good present. It's a farmer's market day. I just bought us an entire picnic. Well, I've been craving a PB&J, so I'm gonna make myself one. I feel the need to do work right now, but I want to let myself rest because I ran 10 miles this morning and it's only 10 a.m. and I have the rest of the day. Sometimes I'm just like, oh, I'm so lazy. No, lazy people don't wake up on Tuesdays and like just run 10 miles. Do you guys prefer your PB&Js with more PB or more J? I don't know. I think probably more J, but realistically, I just like a lot of both. I also like to toast the bread, but that's not gonna happen today because we're at the park.
Everyone forget the value in conversation. Yeah, sip of coffee, let the thoughts roll out your mind.
I think a lot of people are really aware about how social media makes them just feel not as good about themselves, and it makes sense. If you're just working and living your life, if you compare yourself, people are out there traveling and doing whatever, like you're not gonna feel interesting, you're not gonna feel cool. Like, I know, at least for me, it made me feel more like competitive and envious towards the people I was following, which are not really feelings that I wanted to be feeling. I think in the past 3 years, I've been a lot more focused on myself. Everyone has a different starting place. Everyone should have different goals. Everybody is on their own path. There's no reason to be comparing and judging with one another. I think that because of this mindset shift, I'm so much more confident and less envious of people. It is Earth Day. I just went to Mongrel again to get a card for Brooke, and I want to get her flowers. Her piano recital is not until tomorrow, but I'm going to see her today, and I don't want to be awkward at the piano recital. Say that my biggest regret was not being born on Earth Day because my birthday's tomorrow. But I'm coming to appreciate it because now I can take today to fully celebrate the Earth, and then I can take tomorrow to fully celebrate me. I just went to Starbucks in search of Earth Day cake pops, and they were out. We literally got the Earth Day cake pops in January. A free drink though for getting 400,000 steps in the month of March, I think. It's not that hot. I'll burn yourself.
Walk in that bar a little drunk.
Whoa! That's nice.
Lava.
That is a lava cake.
For some reason, I thought it was like they made a cake and then they inserted
Me
hot
too.
stuff in it. I didn't realize it was just
That's
like
literally what I also thought.
Even though we break up.
I just ran a 10K that I signed up for yesterday, and I took the bus to it, but you have to wear a mask on the bus, and I could not track down a mask, so I'm gonna scooter back to my car. OMG, that was so fun. So worth it. What Brooke gave me for my birthday. They're like chocolates with art on them. Like, how am I supposed to eat these? I broke into the gym. Not really. I asked politely. Cutting my hair. Yeah. Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
I want your hair to be like.
It's probably gonna be, but that's okay. Hair grows back. So I'm cutting my hair 12 inches. My continuity errors are about to be really obvious.
It looks cute.
I feel like Connecticut is the kind of place where they still require you to wear masks indoors. This was my favorite pizza place in high school. My dad and I used to come here at least once a week, and I've been wanting pizza the past few days, so I thought, what better place?
Take me back to when I found my heart broken, made friends and lost through the years.
Even though I've obviously spoken about how I'm trying to settle down, I feel like I'm still in this very transient era of my life. I don't want to have all of this stuff like weighing me down when I want to have the freedom to move. Part of the problem with me packing right now is I just am having a hard time figuring out like what this next chapter in my life, what I want it to look like, and I don't know what physical items I'm going to need to have in that life. Well, my dad, he talks about this book literally all the time. He gave it to me when I was at home for Christmas. The introduction of this book, like, I just felt so heard by it. The past century, there has been a shift in the way we think about success to more social image consciousness. Success became more a function of personality, of public image, of attitudes and behaviors, skills and techniques that lubricate the processes of human interaction. And this book, I'm pretty sure, like, was written in the 80s or something, and this is before even social media. And I think that social media has only amplified these problems. And now a lot of our actions are being motivated by how other people see us. So he writes, "We knew that social comparison motives were out of harmony with our deeper values." Whenever people ask about my experience quitting social media, the one thing I always say is that I think I have become a more genuine person. I was so concerned with how I was presenting myself. I wanted to be like the people I was seeing online, even if what they were doing and the things they had weren't truly aligned with what I wanted. And I think a lot of the times it's not even that we want to have what they have or to do the things that they're doing. We want to be seen doing those things or having those things instead of just being the person that I wanted to be. I was more concerned about what kind of person people thought that I was than what kind of person I was actually existing as. Oh, I missed. Oh my goodness. So every time I'm in Missouri, which is surprisingly frequent in the past year, I stop at this trail called the MKT Trail. It's not too far off I-70, and the trail is like incredible. It completely changed my perspective on Missouri, the state as a whole. But it's really hot and humid here today, so I'm like low-key dying. I just like need to be in a body of water right now. I feel a lot better. I probably smell like a swamp monster now, but I feel a lot better. They're all so good.
And here I am, guitar in my hand. And honestly, I didn't want to write this. We'll sneak up to the fire escape and wait for the rain.
You and my Honda in the Hollywood side.
We're doing anything we can just to feel something. And part of me
This one makes me cry every time.
needs to talk. I guess I'm not as over you as I thought.
When I was in Richmond, I rewatched High School Musical, the series.
Everybody else could tell that I confused my feelings.
And then Ricky showed up out of nowhere and he was like, "I'm auditioning for the musical." And then things were still tense. And then And then that's the first episode. Ricky was my favorite character. Turns out Joshua Bassett like actually makes really good music, so it's no secret that I am a fan of the Taylor Swift classics. Like, why am I blanking on the Taylor Swift classics? Like, You Belong With Me, I Knew You Were Trouble When You Walked In, you know, the classics. I was searching on Spotify for The Story of Us, and someone had this playlist called The Story of Us, a relationship as told by Taylor. I know this is a hot take. Taylor Swift is sort of controversial. I feel like people just hate her for some reason, but like her music, she actually has some pretty good songs. Okay, like this just sounds like a song I would like, right? And then the words, don't even get me started.
I thought I saw you at the bus stop, I didn't though. All the greatest loves of all time are over now.
Okay, in my very, very limited knowledge of the subject, this is the most underrated Taylor Swift song of all time.
And you knew what it was, he is in love. You're in love.
Not even anti-social media. I just want to encourage people to be more intentional. There really is like so much good that I think can come from using social media, but for me personally, the effort that it would take to make it a healthy space for me was far too great, and I just feel like my energy would be better spent somewhere else. It's really important to just be yourself and be authentic. The other thing is like it's important to pay attention to who you follow.